Hey, it's Dan. Welcome back. This is iAllegedly, and I've got a good one for you today because I am in beautiful Huntington Beach on the boardwalk. And there's a ton of stuff to cover in the economy, and so much to talk about. You know, it's crazy. People are embarrassed about their finances. I found the greatest article that I want to share with you guys, that people are embarrassed about what they're going through right now. And we're going to cover that. We're going to cover the fact that this is not the bottom by any means of the economy, and a ton of other stuff. Please do not forget to hit the like button. Please do not forget that we have a promotion going on right now where we are giving 50 ounces of silver away. I had custom silver coins made with my mug and the iAllegedly logo on them, and they turned out absolutely beautiful. Started sending some out to different sponsors and the cool people in my life, and you can win one too at dansilver.com. Go there, sign out, it's free. I'm paying shipping. I don't care where you live on the planet Earth. If you win one of the 50, it ends on May 30th. We will ship it to you for free. Plus, please do not forget to hit the subscribe button and subscribe to the channel, and let's get into it. There's a great article out of Study Finds. I love Study Finds because they do everything from health, fitness, money, a little bit of everything. And I'll by the volleyball court as these guys are getting ready to play. The cool thing about Study Finds is that they cover a lot of finance stuff. And this one is absolutely blew my mind. I mean, I had it sent to me and I had to pull over and read the whole article because I was floored by it. They surveyed 2,000 people about finances, and you know, that's a decent amount of people around the country. Okay, 2/3 of these people that they surveyed said that they're embarrassed about their finances and don't tell anybody what deep trouble they're in, which is why you're going to be in deep trouble. Now, you don't want to sit there and go to all your friends, hey, I'm broke and I got nothing, and John's a credit card junkie and we just got nothing but debt. Okay, but if you are one of the people that walks around the planet Earth and acts like you've got money when you don't, you're part of the problem, guys. Absolutely part of the problem. So this is crazy because it is all relative. Regardless of where you live in the country, you could make 40 grand in some places and live high on the hog. You just could. There are places that 40 grand would do nothing. You wouldn't be able to live with somebody for 40 grand and have a place to live. I know that. You know, met with people today, friends and different acquaintances today that were talking about, you know, their financial situation and what they're doing for their business and what they're doing to get their money ahead. But the average person that they surveyed of the 2,000 people said that they needed to make $86,000 a year to be comfortable. That's crazy, okay? $86,000. So, do you guys make $86,000 a year? Okay? It's, you know, that would make a lot of people, that's the magic number where they said if they made that, they'd feel comfortable. Now, here's the stat that absolutely floored me. The majority, okay, almost 90%, said that they have more credit card debt than they can handle. But think about this term. How long will it take you to pay off your credit card debt? Okay? The average answer, think about this, 38 years. 38 years. What the hell? 38 years to pay your credit card debt off. That is crazy, guys. That is absolutely staggering. This is the world famous Huntington Beach Pier. Surfing contest, the air show every year, bunch of cool stuff. Just a beautiful, beautiful beach out here, and you got a guy walking on it with long sleeve shirt and just hanging out. So the tide comes up, the tide comes down. You see a lot of famous surfers out here, just personalities and things like that, which is kind of cool. But just a beautiful spot. This place also has one of those 24-hour cams where you can watch the pier, and I've had people write me from Arkansas. Even my brother did this once, so it's from around the world. I've had people do this, where they say, go on that pier and tell me when you're going to be on it. We want to see what the delay is. It's about 20 seconds, guys. So we went, waved at the at that tower right there, that's the where the camera's at on the other side. So kind of cool if you guys want to see something like that. So this is not the bottom for the stock market by any means. All these experts are talking about how the ebb and flow of everything, and people are looking to go to banking stocks. And great, okay, I think that that's a good idea, but I don't think the banks are at the bottom yet. I don't think the banks have been flushed out yet the way that they need to be. Think about this right now. Bank of America. I spoke to a Bank of America employee at DEP, had coffee today with somebody, and the one thing that she told me, do not use my name, Dan, don't say the city I'm in because they're going to know who it's me, okay? So Orange County, California, okay? But Bank of America wants to get rid of tellers. They want to motivate you to do everything online, to do everything through the app, to not come into the branch. What can we do to help you so that you will not do that? Now, again, guys out having fun. There's no bikinis, so we're going to keep walking. Yeah, that's my rule. Bikinis, and I'll stop. But Bank of America, think about this. One thing that was showed to me when I met her was they're changing the hours of Bank of America. They're going to go to eliminate Saturdays, and they're already closed Sundays. So they're going to get rid of Saturdays. Here's what one of the Bank of America branches was posting. So they're giving you a month's notice, but they're going to go 5 days a week. Pre-health crisis, guys, the banks were open basically 6 days a week, and you had certain days that they were open later. Now, Bank of America was open till 6 o'clock at night. That's done, guys. They're going to close at 4 o'clock. The one thing that she told me is they're going to take branches strategically in counties and get rid of completely the tellers that are there. So you're going to have tellerless branches. And I had somebody from Vegas sent me a video last year from a tellerless branch, and it's insane. And the one thing I asked is, how do you get a cashier's check? How do you do a wire transfer? And that's the first thing he did. He goes in, the computer screen lights up, the big TV comes on, and this guy comes out and says, hey, I need two things. I want to do a wire transfer. Oh, we can't do that here. Oh, I want to get a cashier's check. Oh, we can't do that here. So it's going to limit your activity at the branch to be able to do that, to say the least. So there's that. The next thing is that, Saturday has always been the day when the branches are closed and only open a few hours. Basically, 10 to 1 and 9 to 1. What if banks were only open 9 to 1? They're going to test that in some markets Monday through Friday. That is insane, guys. So you better get to the bank. And again, what about going after work? What about those people that have a job like they're a school teacher and they cannot just get away, okay? How do you do that? I gotta cash my check, I gotta get over there. Nope, sorry, none of that for you. So, we're seeing more and more and more of that. One thing that floors me is that people don't want to talk about their financial position. They don't want to admit that they have a problem. How do you get help if you don't do that? Maybe you don't want help. Maybe you just want the world to think you got it all going on. Maybe that's it, because I'm telling you this right now. How do you learn anything new without going, hey, I don't know how to fish. I don't know how to can. I don't know how to prep for the impending doom that's going to come in the economy. I don't know how to do it. Are you just the person that's the coolest person in the room that knows everything? Because I've met those people, I meet them a lot, okay, that know everything. They can get in any conversation, just talk, without any substance, okay? There's people on YouTube like that too. You have to have a plan for everything. And again, if you don't have a plan to get out of debt, you're going to rue the day, okay, when this collapse goes full steam ahead, because you're going to be absolutely lost financially. Mark my words. Now, Are we already in a recession? A lot of experts think so. ZG was on a Bloomberg Live talk, one of the financiers at Bloomberg, talking about the impending doom that's happening, that the S&P 500 is down 18% right now, and that we're going to get the GDP numbers announced shortly here, and with that, we're going to determine if we're in fact in a recessionary time, okay? Do you really need those numbers to know that? And again, do you believe any of the stuff that they're telling us right now? The Fed yesterday has their minutes, they released that, and yeah, it looks like we're just going to go half a point, and that's the plan. Well, guys, that's no plan, because inflation is going to be sky frickin' high during this time. Talking to food people, I love the CNN article below, you got to look at, talking about how restaurateurs, fast food restaurateurs, are talking about, hey, we think that we're going to have a 5% increase at our restaurants over the course of the next, between now and the end of summer. Who believes that, guys? Have you eaten out at any fast food place? Seriously, if you've eaten out at any fast food place, you've paid more than 5% since the last time you were there. That's an absolute lie. Here's something crazy. Jack in the Box, okay? About a week and a half ago, I'm like, God, I'm gonna get, hadn't eaten, a bunch of meetings, a bunch of phone calls. I know, I'll go get some greasy tacos, and I'll get an extra large iced tea, and I'll call it a night, and I'll take that home and, edit and do all this stuff for you guys. Drive to the Jack in the Box like an idiot, get my phone and start answering a phone call, look up, Jack in the Box is out of business. When that happened, I have no idea. Now, flash forward to today, and I am driving down Newport Avenue in Tustin, and going to the freeway to come down to the beach, and the Jack in the Box in Tustin that has been there since I was a child, okay? My dad took me to this place when I was a youngster, kindergarten, first grade, right up the street from the high school I went to. They're bulldozing it right now. So, shape of things to come. Now, immediately I had to call people that I knew with the city, and the rumor is that they're going to have high-rise apartments and condos for sale. Those dormitory nightmare places that look so well. They just look so good inside of a city, right off the freeway. And, Daddy, why do I have a headache? It's all the exhaust, son, that we're breathing in every day. That's what they have to look forward to. So, I get a kick out of that they keep building these high-rises that are not renting. And by the way, I did a video last June of 2021, where I went to 3 of these places. My favorite interaction with a subscriber has been I ran into a guy that worked for the city of Anaheim, which is in the news right now because the mayor just stepped down because of a potential payout, which an audio tape leak, it could be complete shenanigans when it comes to the Anaheim Angels. But this employee was floored because all I did was rip on those ugly dormitory apartments that look like a prison. And why are they building so many of these things? And they're vacant. And below the units, the retail, there's nobody there. Nobody's renting these places. There's no nail salons. There's no stores. There's no liquor store. There is no restaurant. There is nothing there. Are we in a recession? Yes, guys. Yes, this is a recession. This is the beginning of it, because talking to Starbucks, talking to my son that works at a Starbucks, and other college students and people like that, they just say people spend less money. They don't buy the sandwiches in the morning, they just get their coffee, and they're spending less. But this is happening more and more and more around all of us right now. So these restaurants that are sitting there talking about how, they're going to raise the prices 5%. You know what? A quarter pounder of cheese meal is $10, guys, right now at McDonald's. And that's not a large soda, which I always get a kick out of this because the drink is $1 at McDonald's, but if you buy the combo, you got to get an upcharge for the soda. It's ridiculous. So share your thoughts on all this stuff, guys, because this is only getting worse, okay? It's not getting better. We're seeing more and more problems with this. Now, the other thing that I get a complete kick out of is crime right now. retail crime is spiking. We just had, here in Huntington Beach, they had a smash and grab robbery at a jewelry store. Broke in, took a bunch of stuff, and shooed the people off, but they left with a ton of merchandise, happening over and over and over again. This is the one thing that floored me today that was sent to me. Think about this. You've heard about beware of your credit card and make sure that you don't see a skimming device when you go to the gas pump. And be leery of this. Okay, so again, guys, when you go to a gas pump and it looks funky, don't use it. Walk inside. Okay, that's one thing. The next thing is pull on it, okay, and see if it comes off. Because if it comes off, it's built into the unit. It's not real. At a Sam's Club, story is below. Think about how brazen these people were. They went inside the Sam's Club and put these on the registers. These skimmers are on the register. Well, that's got to be an inside job, guys. You just can't walk into a Sam's Club unnoticed and work on a register that nobody would notice, wouldn't you think? So they found these people. They're searching for two Nigerian gentlemen, and needless to say, the criminality and the brazenness that somebody would do that and use a skimmer on these things. You have to look at everything you're doing now. And also, the article said, my advice, and that is when you go to Walmart now, pull on the box before you slide your credit card. How furious are they going to be when you start tapping that thing and pulling on it? So do that, okay? Let me know how that works out. So again, crime is only going to escalate. With everything that we've seen right now, it is getting worse and worse and worse, and people are getting more and more desperate. The social programs are ending, okay? But it is crazy how they're giving money out to the lowest common denominator of society right now with some of these free programs to have guaranteed income. And I don't get it, okay? And again, poverty, I want to get everybody out of poverty. I just think it's terrible, and people that can't buy enough food to feed their families, or people like Joseph Dreamhouse that's having difficulty with donations right now, and food and supplies and everything that they're dealing with. But again, think about this. The food banks are not just having trouble getting donations from people, they're having trouble getting food from the federal government, guys. The federal government is not giving Joseph Dreamhouse what it gave 6 months ago, a year ago, 2 years ago. It's not there, okay? Nothing that resembles food. When I talked to Fran about this, is what they're offering. Now, she's grateful for what she gets, because you have to say that, but it is an absolute shame that there's not even cheese right now to give these poor people that are looking for a meal. So, share your thoughts on this stuff, guys. All these articles about the housing market. My favorite one was Ross Perot Jr., which I didn't know he had a son named Ross Perot Jr. until I found this article, was talking about how we're having headways in the real estate market, and interest rates are going to be the thing that's going to destroy it. Well, the Fed's plan, okay, half a point, that's what they're going to do. It's going to be enough to get interest rates, basically, people are telling me, to 7%. That's what the people at Bank of America told me, is that they're anticipating 7% mortgages. What can you afford on a 7% mortgage? Now, understand this. A lot of these people that watch this channel don't have an $800,000 mortgage. But the problem with it is that they don't live here in Orange County, California, where condos, are $750 in a decent neighborhood. And the thing I get a kick out about this is that, I always talk to people about, when you buy a home, are you ready for the maintenance? Are you ready for the work? Are you ready to fix a doorknob? Oh, man, I have to walk through the house. The house is beautiful. Nothing's going to break. Okay. Okay. Happens all the time, guys. And it's only going to happen. It's only going to... You know how luck works and how karma works and fate works is that when you own the place, more things will break just because of how it works. So share your thoughts on all this stuff, guys. I really want to know what you think. One thing that I'm amazed about lately is how business is changing in certain industries that we didn't expect it. First thing, hotels. There's a hotel here in Orange County, the Newport Beach Marriott, just outside of Fashion Island in Newport Beach, just up the coast from here. And I've been to this hotel. I can't even tell you how many times I've been there. I've been there for events. I've stayed there. They wanted me to have an event there. I mean, all this stuff. But it's a very nice hotel. Okay. This hotel is closing right now because they're going to turn it into a Ritz-Carlton from a Marriott property, and they're going to sell private residences in the top floors of the hotel. So people can basically live in a condo in a hotel, and then you're going to have guests come and stay in the lower floors. Crazy, guys. This is happening more and more around the country. There is one of these in New York City that has been an absolute disaster because the cost overruns for that hotel were $2 billion. They anticipate that this place will take a year and a half to build, which I find fascinating that they are so, generous that they think this one's going to go quicker. But this hotel, I hated this hotel for one reason. They wanted me to have events there, and the one thing that I couldn't stand when I attended other people's events, even a competitor's event that was in the medical space, I went to, and the staff of the hotel would walk potential salespeople, people that were having weddings or another event, through the event and say, yeah, this is what the ballroom looks like with everybody eating, and this is how we do the bar station, and that's how the food's set up. And I was like, okay, I'll consider having my event here, but you got to promise me you're never going to do that. And these women were just aghast. Oh, what are you talking about? We've never done that. We don't do that at events. And I've seen it like 5 or 6 times. So the next time I was at one of these events, and it was a competitor, I walked up to the couple that they were showing through when the woman just stepped away just for a second to go grab something. And I said, isn't this great? Isn't this great how they laid this place out? And see how the food's done, and see how the coffee station is set up right in the middle there so that, people don't have to leave the room. And the woman walked in, and the look on her face was absolutely stunned because she knew I caught her, and I told her, this is why I'll never have an event here. Okay? So that's going to be a Ritz-Carlton now. So you guys love my little stories, but that's one of them. Crazy. Okay? The EV car market. Think about this. There is a story below about how the greenification of the EV car market and how President Biden wants to have 50% of all the cars be electric cars by 2030 has hit kind of a snag. And the snag is that there's not enough natural resources for the batteries out there. Well, again, you guys heard the story on the big semi-trucks that lost the electronic components, and they were basically several ton paperweights. That's what these EV cars are without these batteries, and nobody wants to deal with that. There's a lithium shortage, there's not enough silver, there's not enough copper for these cars. Think about this too. And again, this floors me when I hear this. The average new car is $46,000, which is too much money to spend on a car. The average EV car, $60,000. So, okay. And I love that the Porsche Cayenne, people did the numbers on that and how it's going to be, what it takes to get your money out of a Porsche Cayenne. And the number was 11 years. Okay, well, pass. Drive a car for 11 years to break even on it. It's insane. So share your thoughts on this stuff, guys. I want to know what you think about this because I think it's crazy that people are making these decisions, buying these cars. And again, your neighbor, here's the thing about here living in Orange County is people I walk by, people I talk to, business people are broke. Yeah, they may live in a big house. They got a big payment. They got big car payments. They got huge credit card bills and have to borrow to get through day to day. That is not wealthy, guys. The wealthy people are the people that don't have debt. The people that can get up in the morning, decide what they want to do for the day. That's wealthy. And again, I have people that write me. If you read the comments in the videos, these people go, hey, Dan, I'm retired. I'm on a fixed income. I can do whatever I want. Okay? That's wealth. That is freedom, guys. Okay? That's how it should be. I'm going to end this video on these last couple stories. First things first, the National Weather Association just announced that hurricane season is about to start. Hurricane season starts June 1st and goes to November 30th. Okay, fantastic. Now, it's going to be an unusually active hurricane season where they think that they're going to have 3 to 6 major hurricanes this season. Not just named storms, major hurricanes. Okay, that's it, guys. If that doesn't get you, if you live in hurricane area, Florida, the East Coast, the Carolinas, or anything fun like that that could potentially get hit, Louisiana, okay, any of these places, Texas, you should prepare for this. You should be ready for this. And how do you do that, okay? Have food, have everything ready, have boards to board up the house, things like that ready now, so that fuel, okay, a generator, things like that. Get yourself ready for this right now, because you're being told that there's going to be 3 to 6 hurricanes. Okay, that's plenty, guys. And again, if that doesn't make you get ready, nothing will make you get ready if you live in that area. The final thing that this floored me, the average wedding. When a woman is invited to a wedding to participate, bridesmaid, all the activities that go along with that, the average woman spends $825 to participate in that wedding out of her own pocket. That is crazy, guys. That's a lot of money to be part of a wedding. So I had no idea it was that much. And again, I love asking this question. Anybody ask, how many times you wear that dress that looks so nice, okay? Stacy had to have peach. Just, you know what I mean? Anyways, I've always liked bridesmaids. It's always been my thing, okay? One of them, okay? Next thing is the silver coin that you can give away, that we're giving away. Pardon me, let me speak. The final thing is the iAllegedly silver coin that we are giving away. We are giving away 50 of these beautiful custom minted collector's item coins that can be yours. Deadline is May 30th. We're giving it away on May 31st. We're going to announce everybody. We're going to ship it out on our dime. No purchase necessary. It's free. Sign up at dansilver.com. dansilver.com. Look at the top comment on the video, and that will have a link as well. But again, do not go search Dan Silver, because the site is brand new and it's not on DuckDuckGo and Google and Yahoo and all those different things, okay? Please do not forget to hit the like button. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Get some help, guys, for your finances, for everything. If your 401k is dropping to the floor right now, get some realistic help. Talk to somebody that's been through 2008. Talk to those experts, okay? Onward and upward, guys. I will see you guys very soon. Sign up for the silver coin. A lot of people have done it.